Kiss were presented with the Kennedy Center Honor Medals by Donald Trump at the White House in Washington, D.C. on December 26th of 2025. This is the Rock and Roll Weatherman. My name is Sean Morrison, and yes, good news it is that the members of Kiss received Kennedy Center honors from President Donald Trump. We're going to get to that. We're going to get to that momentarily. I'm going to let you know I did watch the video where President Trump was honoring all of this year's honorees and gave them the Kennedy Center, placed them the Kennedy Center honor medals on their necks. Very very nice gesture and all. I'm going to get to some of that in a second. Just give me a few. But I'm going to want to talk about the Kiss first. The surviving members of the original Kiss lineup were among, as you know, the 2025 Kennedy honorees that were presented their medals, and it was of course Ace Frehley, Gene Simmons, Paul Stanley, and Peter Criss. Of course, Ace Frehley received it posthumously. His daughter, Miss Monique Frehley, did accept the honors for him, and it was a very excellent gesture and everything. Other recipients this year included Sylvester Stallone. You know him from Rocky, First Blood, and a lot of great movies over the years. Lock Up, there's so many of them, you lose track. Grudge Match, there's many of them. Singer Gloria Gaynor, best known for that song, singing that song, I Will Survive. George Strait, I believe is a country singer. Yeah, he's a country singer. And this actor-singer, Mr. Michael Crawford. President Trump praised this year's honorees as perhaps the most accomplished and renowned class of Kennedy Center honorees ever assembled. And before he presented the medals to Gene Simmons, Paul Stanley, and Peter Criss in Kiss, as well as the late Ace Frehley's daughter Monique, with their medals, Trump called Criss and the Colonel Rock Band and acknowledged Ace, who is now resting in peace, and added that the guitarist's beautiful daughter was here to accept the award. And according to Billboard, Ace Frehley is only the third person to receive the Kennedy Center honors posthumously, followed the two other group members who likewise passed away after the group's awards were first announced, which one was Glenn Frey, the Eagles, and Phil Lesh of the Grateful Dead. But how could that be if Jerry Garcia passed many years ago, unless he wasn't honored with the band, and it's something I don't know. Friends, if you're not subscribed to the Sean Morrison YouTube channel, please do so. Everyone else out to subscribe, we thank you much for the continued love, honor, and support. It is greatly appreciated. On the days Philly passed, Ace's former bandmate and Kiss, Mr. Gene Simmons, shared a touching statement reflecting on the guitarist's impact on the Kennedy Center honor. He goes on to say that hearts are broken. Ace passed on. Gene wrote, no one could touch his legacy. He knows he loved the fans. He told them that many times. And sadder still, Ace didn't live long enough to be honored at the Kennedy Center Honors event in December. He was the external rock shoulder, and long may his legacy live on. It's very sad that Ace did pass away before the honors took place. This Kennedy Center Honors is going to air December 23rd, 2025 on CBS. So definitely be able to see that, as well as I believe there's going to be performances as well with other musicians honoring the band. And the video was very good and everything. All the honorees were on stage. Gloria Gaynor, I think, was sitting down and came up to accept her medal, because I was watching the video. She came up to the medal and everything, and then walked back down. I think she was sitting down, but there you go. Kiss being presented with the Kennedy Center Medal honors by Donald Trump at the White House in Washington, D.C. on December 6th of 2025. And of course, the other recipients, which included Sylvester Stallone, Gloria Gaynor, George Strait, and actor Michael Crawford. And also President Trump did take a shot at Jimmy Kimmel, and he said this is the best group of honorees that have been assembled for the Kennedy Center honors. Your thoughts, friends? Shame, shame, shame